I want to move into some phonics lessons with you. I want to show you how I would teach phonics, not as an isolated skill, but embedded in literature, but also in fun games. So we know that in the phonological continuum, onset and rhyme is part of phonological awareness before you get to phonics. But you can have fun with onset and rhyme, including phonics. Again, none of these skills are taught completely in isolation, just as your reading skills are not taught outside of literature. They're taught embedded in literature. So we're going to look at CK, digraph CK today. I'm going to start by reading the book Click Clack Moo, Cows That Type to my class. And in there, they're going to hear that short vowel, single syllable word that ends with CK over and over. It's a very fun way to introduce hearing that sound. They are also going to sing this song, this rhyming song. It's sung to the tune of Itsy Bitsy Spider. I borrowed this out of my Scott Forsman Basil series. All right. Jack has a really good pal, a black cat he named Mac. Mac sits on Jack's lap and they eat a snack. Jack grins and giggles when Mac does a trick. And Jack takes such good care of Mac that he is never sick. So they're going to see that. They're going to go back and read this later on their own and review all of those short vowel, single syllable words that end with CK. And I am also going to teach them to play this game. This is an onset and rhyme game. So they are going to roll the rhyme, R-I-M-E, and roll the onset. And whatever they get, they are going to have to make a word, preferably like this. Onset and rhyme. So back. And then they can roll it again. They might get tack and mac. Or we could roll this and you might get make and rake. So there's a lot of different things that they can make playing this game together. I like resources like this because you can make them very specifically what you need. This is actually taken out of my math tub. It came in my math curriculum, but I borrowed it to use for onset and rhyme game. And I could take these single letter onsets and I could make blends too. Another way to make a resource for onset and rhyme is with these cups. I learned this back in Literacy First, probably about 12 years ago. So I have taken one cup and I have written onsets, including some blends, and then I've taken the other cup and I wanted to specifically look at CK, so I wrote awk, ack, and ick. Then I just slide in my cup and I make the word. Pick, rick, mick, fick, bick, sick, crick, blick. And then I can go to ack, pack, black, crack, sack, back. This is just a fun way to let a student or two students working together practice this. One can be turning and reading, the other one can be checking, or however you want to set it up for some extra practice. While you have a chance then to pull small groups aside. So you might have a group reading around the room and playing these games together. You might have another group doing independent read to self or read to partner. You may have a group in their journals writing some of the ideas that they got from this, and then you will have a group. Maybe you want to do a guided reading group with Jack's house. This is Max, but this is about building a house for Jack. Has a little twist at the end, but it has lots of different kinds of trucks in it, and they will see a lot of CK words in this book. And then after we read it together in guided reading, it will also be around the room for the students to pick up, just like Click Clack Moo. So again, just different ways that you can embed phonics instruction into rich literature. All right, best practices. and be sure that you are basing your best practices in your classroom on the theory that you have confidence in. Happy teaching.